Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm really glad you're here, though. I was just painting a second coat of pink paint on this door, and that reminded me of writing introduction. Actually, when you write a thesis and just have a thesis, that reminds me of when I was painting this door without any paint on it. And let me cue up that video for you. Now, when I was painting this door and it didn't have any paint on it the first time, it was kind of like just having a thesis. There was just like thesis, just like there was like door, and it served a purpose, and somebody could use the thesis or the door to get in there, but it didn't look very good. And in fact, you might not want to go in that place, if you just saw the door wasn't painted pink like this. I mean, geez, this is awesome. If you really wanted to make it nice, though, just like you would want to make your essay nice for a reader, you would put some pink paint on it. Once you wrote it, you might even revise it and put another coat of pink paint, just like I'm putting it here, so you could make it really nice for your reader, make it look like it led to a nice place so your reader would actually read it without resentment, or do it just because they wanted to. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to put a coat of paint on your door. Let's go into the studio for a second. I can show you more clearly in there. Welcome to our second micro lesson on writing essay introductions. In our first video, I taught you the purpose of essay introductions and how to write them with my exciting problem-answer structure. In today's video, we'll review some examples of ineffective and effective introductions, and I'll also teach you to write hooks. Yes! If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, and give us a like so this machine will know to recommend this video to others. We're going to start by examining the two most commonly taught introduction structures, the funnel introduction and the dictionary introduction. Unfortunately, both of these are pretty bad. First, the funnel introduction. Here's a typical one. Since the beginning of time, humans have communicated with one another. Communication has evolved from cave paintings to the printing press to telephones. Today, social media has changed how we interact. Facebook, Twitter, blah, 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 blah. This essay will discuss how social media affects people's mental health and relationships. Why doesn't this work? Well, it starts with an absurdly broad generalization typical of funnel introductions. After this broad generalization, it wastes time on irrelevant history, lists obvious facts, and ends with a vague thesis statement without identifying any specific problem or argument. It basically doesn't do anything I've taught you to do about writing introductions in our first video. Here's another ineffective approach, the dictionary definition. Merriam-Webster defines social media as forms of electronic communication through which users create online communities to... I'll let you read the rest of this one yourself. This structure relies on an unnecessary definition, states obvious facts, acknowledges competing perspectives without engaging them or specifying them, and doesn't outline a clear problem or a solution. This structure gives a definition really just for the purpose of stating a definition without connecting it to the overall problem. Now, let's look at an effective introduction. You might want to pause the screen for a moment so you could read this one, because you'll notice it's longer. Hint, it takes longer to write an effective introduction than an ineffective one. This introduction works because it opens with a concrete example that illustrates the problem. It identifies a specific issue, which is algorithmic design, which promotes unhealthy comparisons. It provides relevant context and evidence of the problem's significance, and it acknowledges complexity, like algorithms designed for engagement rather than well-being. And it presents a clear thesis that directly addresses the problem with a specific solution. Yes! Take my advice, use my problem-answer structure instead of the models that you were taught in 6th grade and 8th grade. Let's see, who's helping? Who's helping? Hey, it's Licky Boy. Licky Boy's helping me. You know, a lot of times he lays on the desk and helps, but now, today, he's very tired. But still, he's still helping. Could you drop a like for Licky Boy? Or a subscribe, maybe? Maybe a subscribe? Get more exciting videos, maybe? Now that we've studied introductions overall, let's focus on the hook. As the first sentence of your essay, the hook is pretty important, but it can be tricky. You have to engage your reader's curiosity without sounding trite. It's more of an art than a science. Here are 3 structures for effective hooks. 1, the contemporary connection. As congressional hearings on social media's impact on teen mental health dominated headlines last month, platform executives faced a difficult question. Should their algorithms prioritize user engagement or user well-being? This type of hook connects the essay to current events or ongoing discussions. This example references recent hearings that would be recognizable to readers, while simultaneously introducing the central tension that the essay will explore. Next, counterintuitive statement. The very features designed to connect us on social media platforms may actually be driving unprecedented levels of loneliness and isolation among teenagers. This hook makes the reader question their existing beliefs and generates curiosity about how this apparent contradiction can be solved. This particular example highlights a paradox at the heart of social media. The same tools that are designed to connect us are potentially causing disconnection, which immediately frames the problem. Next, concrete example. When Emma closed her Instagram account after 3 years of daily use, her anxiety symptoms decreased by 60% within just 2 weeks, according to her therapist's assessment. This type of hook makes abstract problems tangible through human experience. This example personalizes the statistics about social media and mental health, giving readers a relatable entry into the larger problem the essay will analyze. All of these hooks establish relevance and lead naturally into the problem that an essay will address, unlike vague openings about technology and society or the importance of social media. When you find yourself struggling to write a hook, and at one time you will, write examples of each of these 3 types of introductions and see which one you like the best. Use that in the opening sentence of your draft. Remember, as you craft introductions, follow the problem-answer structure that I taught you in my first video. 1. Start with a relevant, specific hook. 2. Establish a clear problem or connection. 3. Explain why this problem matters. 4. Acknowledge complexity. And 5. Present your thesis clearly as a solution to the problem that you just outlined. Remember, introductions are not just formalities. Think of them as an opportunity to put a layer of paint on the door to your essay. Doing so will engage your reader and want them to go into your essay. You want your reader to want to read. Yes. Do you have a go-to introduction format or a hook strategy that we didn't cover? Leave it in the comments below so that other viewers can learn. Thanks for watching Zubify. Come back for more Zubify.